Secret Service, get down!
The duty of the Secret Service extends beyond a mere protective role. It involves safeguarding the leader of the free world, the President of the United States. Given the numerous adversaries the nation faces, it's imperative that the President is shielded at all times. It might not surprise you to learn that a doctor is constantly in the President's vicinity. After all, it is the President of the United States we are talking about. In this video, we delve into the fascinating world of Secret Service strategies. Join us as we explore 15 approaches employed by the Secret Service to ensure the safety of the President, shedding light on the level of their security measures. Number 15. The Counter-Assault Team. Within the Secret Service, preparedness for any conceivable threat is paramount. While the personal bodyguards alongside the President are the most visible, the organization's structure is far more intricate. One critical component is the Counter-Assault Team, a highly specialized tactical unit integral to the Secret Service's protective division. Unlike the protective personnel, whose primary objective is to prevent harm to those under their care and swiftly evacuate them to safety, the Counter-Assault Team adopts a more proactive approach. Tasked with actively identifying and neutralizing threats, these elite operatives are a constant presence, trailing motorcades and standing guard wherever the President or a protected individual is present. Members of the Counter-Assault Team, codenamed Hawkeye, form a significant portion of the motorcade. Clad in black battle dress uniforms, they are equipped with an SR-16 rifle, a Sig Sauer P229 pistol, and flashbang grenades as standard gear. Depending on mission requirements, they may also be assigned heavier weaponry, demanding proficiency in the entire arsenal to be considered for the team. Joining the Counter-Assault Team is an arduous and highly competitive process. Prospective members must first complete an 8-month course at the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center in Glencoe, Georgia, and accumulate several years of service within the Secret Service. Subsequently, a 7-week training course ensues, focusing on close-quarter combat and counter-ambush tactics. Applicants are required to demonstrate physical prowess by completing 3 pull-ups while wearing a 45-pound or 20-kilogram vest and accomplishing a 1.5-mile or 2.4-kilometer run in under 9 minutes. The selection process is rigorous, with only approximately 1 in 10 applicants earning a coveted spot on the Counter-Assault Team. Undoubtedly, these individuals represent the epitome of excellence within the Secret Service, showcasing the best of the best. Number 14. The Beast. Every component of the presidential motorcade serves a singular purpose: to ensure the safety of the President. A pivotal element of this protective fleet is the aptly named Beast, a colossal 11-ton converted Cadillac designed with a host of defensive features that empower the Secret Service to safeguard the leader effectively. The Beast is more than just a luxury vehicle. It's a fortress on wheels. Hermetically sealed to shield against fluid and chemical attacks, it boasts an array of defensive mechanisms, including run-flat tires, night vision cameras, smoke screens, and oil slicks. The armor comprises a formidable combination of aluminum, ceramic, and steel, with the walls measuring a substantial 8 inches, about 20 centimeters in thickness. The multi-layered windows are equally robust at approximately 5 inches, about 13 centimeters thick, and the doors weigh as much as those on a Boeing 747 due to their heavy armoring. Securing the Beast is no easy feat. The passenger doors cannot be opened from either the inside or the outside without a digital key. Each designated driver, who is not only a member of the Secret Service, but has also undergone extensive emergency driving courses, is entrusted with navigating this impregnable vehicle through dynamic situations. The Beast is equipped with its own air supply, carrying backup bags of the President's blood for emergencies. Additionally, it boasts a substantial arsenal, featuring pump-action shotguns and a grenade launcher. Essentially, the Beast stands as a mobile fortress, capable of defending against any conceivable threat. However, with its substantial weight, the Beast does have a drawback. It is relatively slow compared to other vehicles. To address this, support vehicles accompany the beast, ensuring the entire convoy remains secure and agile in the face of potential dangers. Number 13. Protective intelligence. The Secret Service invests substantial time, spanning hours, days, and even weeks, in an exhaustive examination of potential threats. Beyond routine security measures like bomb sweeps and earpiece communication, their commitment extends to scrutinizing every hint of a threat, no matter how seemingly trivial. When even a semblance of potential harm to the president is detected, Secret Service agents initiate a comprehensive investigative process known as protective intelligence. This intricate procedure involves a thorough exploration into the life of the individual in question, leaving no aspect unexplored. Agents meticulously track down and interview friends, neighbors, co-workers, and associates. They delve into internet history, all with one overarching goal: to assess the credibility of the threat and determine whether the person poses a genuine danger. For those unfortunate enough to fall under the watchful eye of protective intelligence agents, there are three potential outcomes. A stern warning may be issued, serving as both a deterrent and a reminder of the gravity of their actions. Alternatively, if deemed necessary, the Secret Service may mandate a psychiatric evaluation for the individual. In more severe cases, individuals may face serious legal consequences, including felony charges that could lead to up to 3 years of incarceration in federal prison. Interestingly, the roots of this protective intelligence approach trace back to the era of Ronald Reagan. In a notable instance, this method proved effective when the Secret Service conducted an extensive interview with an individual making repeated threatening calls to the president. The investigation revealed underlying mental illness and alcoholism, influencing a more lenient approach that spared the individual from severe prosecution, showcasing the delicate balance between security and understanding individual circumstances. Number 12. Systema. The training regimen for every Secret Service member includes rigorous weapons proficiency, showcasing mastery with firearms such as the Remington 870 shotgun, FNP 90 machine guns, Heckler & Koch MP5s, and various pistols. However, recognizing that not every scenario allows for the use of firearms, especially in close or crowded quarters, Secret Service agents are also extensively trained in hand-to-hand combat, with a particular emphasis on a martial art known as Systema. Originating in Russia, Systema is a martial art characterized by its brutal yet calculated approach. Employed by elite units like the Spetsnaz and KGB, Systema, translating to the system in English, distinguishes itself by eschewing rigid forms, katas, and competitive tournaments, embracing an anything-goes philosophy instead. Practitioners of Systema focus on controlling their opponent's limbs, including arms, legs, and elbows, providing a distinct advantage by manipulating their adversary's appendages in unconventional ways. The Russian martial art also encompasses techniques for defending against weapons and disarming attackers. In situations where a Secret Service member faces an armed assailant without a weapon of their own, they possess the skills to swiftly disarm the threat, bring the attacker to the ground, and maintain control over the situation, which may involve inflicting harm, including bone fractures. While Systema equips practitioners to handle multiple attackers, similar to other martial arts, it instills crucial principles of remaining composed, level-headed, and collected, even in high-pressure situations. More than a skill, Systema becomes a way of life for many, including Secret Service agents. However, it's vital to recognize that despite its seemingly calm demeanor, Systema's ultimate goal is disarmament, but it can be wielded for more severe purposes, including incapacitation and even lethal force when deemed necessary. Number 11. Working the rope. Being a part of the Secret Service involves a considerable amount of watchful standing, and one of their preferred activities in this context is known as managing the rope, a sophisticated term for guard duty. The White House routinely draws crowds of civilians on any given day, with numbers escalating during press events and official visits. In these instances, potential threats could be concealed in plain view. While the Secret Service is unquestionably trained to respond rapidly to threats against their principal, their true expertise lies in thwarting threats before they materialize. When they're managing the rope, agents maintain a constant state of vigilance, their heads in perpetual motion, eyes keenly surveying the surroundings. In crowded situations, the presence of a firearm is among the most worrisome potential threats. Secret Service agents possess an exceptional ability to discern subtle cues hinting at potential threats, especially in identifying individuals with violent intentions. Their acute observations extend to seemingly inconspicuous details, such as ascertaining an individual's dominant hand based on signs like the placement of jewelry or the hand used to cover their mouth during a cough. Once the dominant hand is identified, agents meticulously scrutinize any signs of stiffness or unusual movements, particularly if the person is attired in loose-fitting garments, which may suggest an attempt to conceal a weapon. This exceptional attention to detail, refined through rigorous training, underscores their ability to foresee and proactively address potential dangers. Number 10. Mobile Blood Bank. The Secret Service, with its vast array of personnel, reserves a select few for the prestigious assignments within the Presidential Protection Division. This specialized branch bears the crucial responsibility of ensuring the safety of the president and their family. Those chosen for this role undergo training that far exceeds the standards set for other positions within the agency. One of the key proficiencies they acquire is known as 10-minute medicine. The concept of 10-minute medicine revolves around meticulous planning to guarantee that the president is never more than 10 minutes away from a trauma center, with a designated agent posted at each strategic location. As part of the motorcade, these agents carry bags containing the president's blood, enabling on-site medical care if the need arises. Adding an extra layer of preparedness, the motorcade features a fully equipped medical car stocked with everything the president's doctor might require to address injuries, excluding only the most severe cases. This emphasis on medical training and rapid response proved to be instrumental in saving Ronald Reagan's life after an assassination attempt in 1981. Initially believed to have sustained a minor rib injury, it was a vigilant Secret Service agent inside the president's limo who observed frothy blood emanating from Reagan's mouth, an alarming sign of lung bleeding. Swift rerouting to the designated hospital, coupled with the presence of blood bags, facilitated immediate surgery, leading to Reagan's complete recovery. This incident served as a powerful testament to the critical importance of the Secret Service's unwavering focus on medical preparedness in safeguarding the highest office in the nation. Number 9. Meal testers. While the geopolitical factors elucidated in guns, germs, and steel hold undeniable significance, another method poses a genuine threat to world leaders: poisons. This seemingly straightforward yet potent weapon continues to be wielded by terrorists and intelligence agencies globally. The Secret Service, recognizing the gravity of this threat, places significant emphasis on safeguarding against poisoning, especially through food. While there isn't a designated poison tester for the president, the White House chefs undergo an extensive vetting process. Every dish prepared for the commander-in-chief undergoes meticulous scrutiny under the watchful, sunglasses-clad gaze of the Secret Service. The fundamental principle is clear: no harmful substances, such as arsenic or rat poison, are allowed anywhere near the presidential pot roast. However, when the president is on the move and travels, a team of Navy stewards accompanies the entourage to manage culinary duties for both the president and their family. Despite the delightful photo ops where the president is surrounded by good people and delectable food, a surprising outcome often unfolds. Most of the food is discarded. This wastage is a precautionary measure. If the Secret Service hasn't directly overseen the food preparation, there's a potential risk of contamination with harmful substances. Interestingly, if the president ever desires a humble meal like pizza or burgers, the Secret Service adopts a distinct strategy. Instead of placing a direct order with a restaurant, they arrange for delivery to an alternate address. This precaution ensures that the restaurant remains unaware of the meal's final destination, minimizing potential risks associated with food preparation and delivery. It stands as a testament to the Secret Service's unwavering commitment to preserving the president's well-being, extending their protective vigilance to every aspect of their daily routine. even mundane culinary choices. Number 8. Event security. The Secret Service's protective duties extend far beyond the confines of the White House. In a pivotal move in 1998, President Bill Clinton introduced the National Special Security Event, NSSE protocol. This groundbreaking initiative aimed to empower federal agencies to actively thwart terrorist attacks at major gatherings, ranging from the grandeur of the Super Bowl to the glitz and glamour of the Academy Awards. Regardless of personal interests in sports or cinema, it's irrefutable that events of such magnitude draw throngs of people to a global stage. Unfortunately, these large-scale gatherings also present enticing targets for potential terrorists. The susceptibility of such events to unforeseen threats underscores the indispensable need for a robust and comprehensive security framework. In the aftermath of the catastrophic events of September 11, 2001, President George W. Bush underscored the critical significance of these security protocols. He entrusted the Secret Service with the responsibility of overseeing NSSE security, while the FBI assumed a pivotal role in managing intelligence and counter-terrorism efforts. This coordinated and strategic approach, with the Secret Service taking the lead in security for NSSEs, has played a pivotal role in ensuring public safety during these expansive and high-profile events. The implementation of the NSSE protocol represents a proactive measure to prevent potential threats, underscoring the commitment of the Secret Service to not only react to incidents, but also to preemptively secure large-scale events. This approach aligns with the evolving nature of security challenges and the need for adaptability to effectively thwart terrorist activities. The Secret Service's involvement in NSSEs reflects their multifaceted role, where they go beyond individual protection to safeguarding public gatherings of national significance. As the global landscape continues to evolve, the Secret Service's dedication to dynamic security measures remains paramount in safeguarding the nation's leaders and the general public alike. Number 7. The Doomsday Fleet. While Air Force One stands as the iconic symbol of the American presidency, inspiring a memorable Harrison Ford movie, it represents just one facet of the extensive presidential aircraft fleet. Enter Air Force Two, the designated airborne transport for the vice president. Yet, concealed from public view is an entire fleet meticulously built and maintained by the U.S. Air Force since the 1960s, with a singular mission: evacuating the president in the event of a nuclear attack and facilitating command of the nation's defenses from any location. Although these aircraft are not completely veiled in secrecy, open discussions about them are rare, and the U.S. Air Force has never officially acknowledged their existence. Despite this, they are essentially just a phone call away via the president's distinctive red telephone. Keen researchers, however, have unraveled the mystery surrounding this covert fleet by diligently sifting through declassified records, conducting interviews, and delving into historical documents. Contrary to popular perception, Air Force One is not limited to massive Boeing models. It serves as a call sign for any aircraft carrying the president, encompassing a diverse array that includes multiple helicopters and Gulfstream planes, which former presidents have been known to utilize. Adding to the intrigue, multiple aircraft of the same model are sometimes deployed as decoys to conceal the true location of the president. Additionally, a rapid response air support component can be summoned within minutes. A notable example occurred shortly after the tragic events of September 11th, when President George W. Bush's Air Force One was promptly flanked by escorting F-16 Fighting Falcons. This exemplifies the unwavering commitment to ensuring the safety of the Commander-in-Chief and the continuity of government operations. Number 6. The Water Rescue Detail. In the intricate landscape of protecting the president, the Secret Service stands as a bastion of preparedness, ready to counteract any potential threat that could imperil the Commander-in-Chief. The president's agenda is a dynamic mix of air travel to diverse destinations, motorcade journeys through cityscapes, or navigating challenging terrains. Recognizing the diversity of these scenarios, the Secret Service has cultivated specialized units trained to operate in a spectrum of situations, including scenarios where the president might find themselves stranded in the wilderness. Among these specialized units, the water rescue detail is held in the highest regard. Agents undergo rigorous training to master the art of rescuing someone from the most extreme water-related conditions. This includes scenarios where Air Force One might necessitate an emergency water landing. The motorcade could find itself in a river after a potential attack, or the president might face difficulties due to riptides and strong currents while on a beach vacation. These agents are not only skilled swimmers, but are equipped to respond swiftly and effectively to any water-related emergency that may arise in the course of protecting the president. While it might seem improbable for a world leader to require such specific protection, historical incidents serve as poignant reminders of the unpredictability of nature and human actions. An illustrative case dates back to 1967, when the Prime Minister of Australia, Harold Holt, went missing while swimming in the ocean and was never found. The circumstances surrounding his disappearance remain shrouded in uncertainty, with debates about whether it was an unfortunate accident or a planned act. This historical enigma emphasizes the importance of the Secret Service's comprehensive preparedness, ensuring the safety and well-being of the President of the United States in any unforeseen circumstance. Before we move on, here's today's subscriber's pick. Take a look at this picture. Have you ever contemplated whether the President of the United States occasionally feels the weight of constantly having the Secret Service by their side? It might initially come across as a bit overwhelming, yet it's an inherent aspect of the presidential role. Ensuring the safety of the president stands as the paramount duty. Following a series of assassination attempts on Gerald Ford within a mere week, subsequent presidents have understandably embraced a commendable level of caution. Now, turning our attention back to the image, we find the Secret Service security detail gathered alongside the esteemed former President Donald Trump, a customary presence around any sitting president. What piques our interest in this snapshot is the agent's arm, accentuated by a conspicuous red circle. This prompts speculation: is his hand strategically poised near a firearm, poised to address a potential threat? Alternatively, could it be in proximity to a discreet button, possibly signaling fellow security personnel? We extend an invitation to you, our esteemed viewers, to share your insights and thoughts in the comments section below. Number 5. Hotel detail. The U.S. President embarks on extensive travel, especially in their inaugural year in office. To illustrate, Barack Obama set a record with 52 trips to 58 different countries. However, when traveling abroad with friends and family, the president cannot simply check into any ordinary hotel. The Secret Service meticulously ensures preparation weeks in advance of any presidential hotel stay. Their preparations extend beyond surveying the area for potential threats. Comprehensive sweeps of the rooms are conducted to detect bugs, bombs, and occasional listening devices. Every employee scheduled to work during the president's stay undergoes a thorough background check. If any hotel staff member has a criminal record, the Secret Service requires the hotel manager to rearrange their shift. Their responsibilities don't end there. The Secret Service not only ensures the president's safety, but also stays at the same location. Instead of reserving just a room or two next to the president's, the elite team takes over the entire floor above and below the president's accommodations. They even control the elevators for their private use and bring their own repair personnel in case the president encounters issues in an elevator. This meticulous planning underscores the Secret Service's unwavering commitment to ensuring the president's safety, regardless of their location in the world. Number 4. Camera rolling. A fascinating strategy employed by the Secret Service involves their unwavering commitment to continuous filming, but its purpose goes beyond mere filmmaking. Much like sports teams meticulously reviewing footage of their adversaries, the agency thoroughly analyzes video recordings from past incidents, constituting a pivotal aspect of their training. Among the incidents extensively studied by the Secret Service is one of the most infamous and highly graphic assassinations in American history. Although this event remains a somber chapter, the Secret Service has extracted invaluable lessons from it. Scrutinizing such video footage provides insights into identified mistakes, contributing to a profound understanding of the circumstances that went awry. This analysis surpasses the scope of merely ensuring the president's safety within a bulletproof limousine. The examination of these films enables the Secret Service to delve into crowd dynamics, dispersion strategies, and control techniques. It also facilitates the identification of the threat's origin and potential accomplices. In recent times, this approach demonstrated its efficacy when an individual threw an object at former President Donald Trump while at Mar-a-Lago. Thanks to the recorded video footage, authorities promptly located the responsible individual and made a subsequent arrest. This exemplifies how the Secret Service harnesses the power of surveillance to enhance their protective capabilities and guarantee the safety of the nation's leaders. Number 3. Hobbies. Protected by Secret Service agents around the clock, the president is never truly in solitude. This steadfast protection encompasses all facets of their daily life, even the most intimate moments like medical appointments and restroom visits. However, it also implies that the president's pastimes essentially become shared interests with the Secret Service. Consider George W. Bush, who famously began his days with morning runs during his 2 terms in office. Surrounded by a contingent of Secret Service agents, he was shielded from potential threats at all angles. Notably, he had to disclose his running route a full 24 hours in advance, allowing the Secret Service to meticulously survey and secure the area before his jog. Even more intriguing was Bill Clinton's fondness for horseback riding. Despite lacking prior equestrian experience, Secret Service agents, including those with over 2 decades of service, had to mount up and ride alongside him. It's fair to say that no amount of tactical training could adequately prepare one for such an experience. In essence, the Secret Service's dedication to the president's safety transcends mere obligation. It involves immersing themselves in the president's daily life, interests, and routines, all in the pursuit of safeguarding the nation's leader. Number 2. Handwriting Analysis. In this age of prevalent email communication, it might astonish you to discover that the leader of the free world still receives handwritten letters, whether they convey admiration or harbor hateful sentiments. Proposing to send an anonymous letter to the president might appear audacious, but it's a guaranteed way to find yourself in a precarious situation. While the anonymity of a handwritten note might seem like a shield from detection, the Secret Service employs advanced handwriting analysis techniques, leaving no room for anonymity. In a robust collaboration with the FBI, they've established an unparalleled ink library containing samples spanning the last century. This exceptional collection encompasses various documents, from forged financial records to autographed baseballs. The ink library, an extraordinary resource, forms the foundation of their investigative endeavors, showcasing an operation that truly captivates the imagination. Confronted with a mysterious, cryptic, or menacing letter from an anonymous origin, the Secret Service immerses themselves in their ink library. They employ a meticulous 3-stage investigation process to unravel the case, a procedure both bewildering and impressive. On occasions, they even partner with ink manufacturers to narrow down potential suspects. Rest assured, the Secret Service remains relentless until they solve the mystery and apprehend those responsible for dispatching such letters. So, if you ever entertain the idea of sending an anonymous note to the president, think twice, as the ink may ultimately unveil your identity, and the repercussions could be extensive. Number 1. Primary reason for Secret Service agency. Although not a tactical strategy, many may be unaware that the Secret Service was initially established as a division of the U.S. Treasury Department. Its primary objective was to address the widespread problem of currency counterfeiting that afflicted the nation at the conclusion of the Civil War. The agency's mission was explicit: to contribute to stabilizing the economy and financial system by apprehending the newly emerged counterfeiters and securing their imprisonment. At that time, an astonishing 1/3 of the circulating currency was counterfeit. Despite not being portrayed as a glamorous endeavor in movies and television, it was undeniably pivotal. Fast forward to the present, and among the approximately 7,000 Secret Service members, the majority are involved in investigating financial crimes, both domestically and internationally. In the past decade alone, the Secret Service has made around 50,000 arrests related to counterfeiting, cybercrimes, and financial offenses. Additionally, they have seized nearly $2 billion in counterfeit currency, a significant amount. As technology advances, the Secret Service's role becomes increasingly crucial. They now combat not only traditional counterfeiters, but also cybercriminals and financial fraudsters targeting individuals and corporations, often demanding ransoms. In addition to confiscating counterfeit money, the agency reports having successfully averted potential losses totaling approximately $53 billion. While the Secret Service currently falls under the Department of Homeland Security instead of its original home at the Treasury, their mission remains multifaceted. They are not only preserving lives, but also safeguarding the nation's financial interests, underscoring the indispensable role they play in upholding both security and economic stability. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.